danced under the silver rain, with hearts too young to feel the pain. But time revealed what we ignored, that love can hurt when it wants more. You smiled like nothing was wrong, while I held back where I belonged. Words unsaid became a wall, and now there's nothing left at all. 'Cause every rose comes with its thorns, every fire leaves ashes torn. Even the sweetest song can sting when you don't know what truth it brings. I gave you love, you gave me storms, but I still miss that rose with thorns. I see you in the quiet night, in memories I still rewrite. We had a spark, we let it fade, and now I'm lost in what we made. 'Cause every rose comes with its thorns, every fire leaves ashes torn. Even the sweetest song can sting when you don't know what truth it brings. I gave you love, you gave me storms, but I still miss that rose with thorns. I see you in the quiet night, in memories I still rewrite. We had a spark, we let it fade, and now I'm lost in what we made. 'Cause every rose comes with its thorns, every fire leaves ashes torn. Even the sweetest song can sting when you don't know what truth it brings. I gave you love, you gave me storms, but I still miss that rose with thorns. Maybe love's not meant to stay, but I choose you anyway. Even if the pain returns, I'd still take the chance to burn. 'Cause every rose comes with its thorns, but I still walk those paths forlorn. Even the sweetest lies we sing left me with this aching ring. Though we were warm, bruised and torn, you were my rose with thorns. Cold winds blow through these empty streets where your shadow used to meet. I still hear your voice in the pouring rain, calling out my name again. The leaves fall slow like memories, time won't grant me peace. I tried to hold on to yesterday, the love you slowly slipped away. 'Cause when the rain falls in November, I remember all we were. Every kiss and every promise, now they fade like distant thunder. And I stand here torn asunder in the silence of November. Your picture cracked upon my wall, still smiling through it all. Though the storm has passed me by, the tears still fall, I don't know why. 'Cause when the rain falls in November, I remember all we were. Every kiss and every promise, now they fade like distant thunder. And I stand here torn asunder in the silence of November. Maybe hearts were meant to break, maybe love was just a dream to chase. But I still walk through fire and flame, just to hold you once again. 'Cause when the rain falls in November, I I remember all we were, every kiss and every promise. Now they fade like distant thunder, and I stand here torn asunder in the silence of November. Your picture crowded grow much stronger in the silence of November. I see your shadow in the hallway light. Your voice still whispers through the quiet night. I thought the time would set me free, but you're still the ghost that lives in me. I tried to burn your letters, hide the past, but memories like yours, they always last. I smile in crowds, I laugh out loud, but inside I'm still screaming out. I'm still holding on, though you've been gone, like a song that plays when the lights are gone. Can't rewrite the end, can't pretend you're wrong. Baby, I'm still holding on. I'll walk the streets we used to roam. Each corner feels like coming home. I hear your name in every song. I know it's time, but it feels so wrong. I'm still holding on, though you've been gone, like a storm that lingers after dawn. Can't move ahead, can't change the song. Baby, I'm still holding on. They say the heart will heal with time, and mine still beats to your goodbye. And every step I take alone, I carry love that won't let go. I'm still holding on, though you're not near, like a flame that burns through every tear. I lost the fight, but the love is strong. Baby, I'm still holding on. Yeah, I'm still holding on to the love that's gone. Last night I dreamed of you again, with your hair blown by the wind. You were smiling like you used to do, before I broke the best of you. The whiskey's warm but not enough to fill the cracks from giving up. I wrote your name in cigarette smoke, but it vanished like the words I choked. Now I'm lying here with roses and regrets, wishing I could pay back all my debts. For every tear, for every fight, for every lonely sleepless night, If I could turn back time, I'd not forget that love is more than roses and regrets. I walk the road where we once kissed. Now every sign points to what I missed. You gave me heaven, I gave you doubt. Now I'm just trying to live without. Now I'm lying here with roses and regrets, wishing I could pay back all my debts. For every tear, for every fight, for every lonely sleepless night. If I could turn back time, I'd not forget that love is more than roses and regrets. If you're out there feeling the same, no, I'd trade the fortune, lose the fame, just to hold your hand once more, like the fool I was before. Now I'm lying here with roses and regrets, but I still believe you're not gone yet. If there's a chance, if there's a spark, I'll chase your life through every dark. You plant my soul where love still rests, beyond these fading roses and regrets. And regrets. You hold me like the night holds stars, but I can feel the growing scars. Your touch is warm, but your heart's so cold. Are we holding on or letting go? We say the words we're told to say, but something real has slipped away. I'm reaching out, you're pulling in. Is this how love comes to an end? We say the words we're told to say, but something real has slipped away. I'm reaching out, you're pulling in. Is this how love comes to an end? In the fading light, I search your face, trying to find that sacred place where your eyes would shine so true. Now they just reflect the blue. If this is love, then why the fight? Why does it feel like fading light? The silence grows with every breath. Each moment feels a little death. I'd rather face a bitter truth than cling to dreams we're not living through. In the fading light, I search your face, trying to find that sacred place where your eyes would shine so true. Now they just reflect the blue. If this is love, then why the fight? Why does it feel like fading light? Maybe love was never blind. We just refuse to see the signs. But even if we're torn apart, you'll always echo in my heart. In the fading light, I say goodbye. No more reasons left to lie. We tried, we burned, we fell, we learned, and now the final page is turned. Love once held us fierce and bright, now it slips into a fading light. saw your name carved on that old cafe where we used to laugh the night away. The colors now are cracked and worn, like every promise we once swore. You said forever like it meant something, but forever fades like the end of spring. Now I walk these streets in shades of gray, haunted by the words we didn't say. We fade like yesterday, like photos left out in the rain. All those memories, they slip away, but the hurt, it seems to stay. You were my once upon a time, now you're just a silent line in a story that won't replay. We fade like yesterday. I still wear the jacket that you gave, frayed at the edges like the love we saved. Sometimes I swear I see your face in every crowd, in every place. We fade like yesterday, like songs we used to always play. Your voice, a ghost I can't betray, but time won't let me stay. You were my life through every night, now I'm just learning how to fight with the silence you left in your way. We fade like yesterday. If I could turn the clocks around, would I still let you slip out? Or would I hold you tighter still and break the hands of time that will? But we fade like yesterday, like photos left out in the rain. All those memories, they slip away, but the hurt, it seems to stay. You were my once upon a time, now you're just a silent line in a story that won't replay, with a story that won't replay, with a story that won't replay. We fade like yesterday. We fade like yesterday, like photos left out in the rain. All those memories, they slip away, but the hurt, it seems to stay. You were my once upon a time, now you're just a silent line in a story that won't replay. We fade like yesterday. City lights, I see your face. Time stands still, and I can't escape this place. This place. Every breath you take, it pulls me in. You're the silence in the chaos, my only sin. Yeah. I've watched the stars fall from the sky, but not as bright as when you said goodbye, goodbye. Even in the dark, your fire burns, and for your touch, my spirit always yearns. Yeah. I don't wanna miss a thing, not to laugh, not the tears you bring. Every whisper in the night is a promise wrapped in light. Hold me closer, let me say, 'cause I don't wanna miss a thing. You're the reason I still chase the dawn. In every battle, you've been my calm. Not your smile, not the joy you bring. Even silence feels alive when your heartbeat keeps me high. Let the heavens rise and rain. I don't wanna miss a thing, 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 a thing. Street lights flicker on this empty lane. My hands are cold, but I feel the flame of every word you used to say, like thunder rolling far away. The sky cries like I never could, washing pieces of the life we stood. I see your face in every drop, like time forgot how to stop. I hear your name in the rain, whispered soft against the pain. Every storm brings you back to me, like a ghost I'll never set free. You're the silence in the sound, the echo I can't drown. No matter how far I've gone again, I still hear your name in the rain. I walk past places we once knew. The cafe chairs still speak of you. Your laughter lingers in the wind, a chapter I keep reading again. I hear your name in the rain, whispered soft against the pain. Every storm brings you back to me, like a ghost I'll never set free. You're the silence in the sound, the echo I can't drown. No matter how far I've gone again, I still hear your name in the rain. I walk past places we once knew. The cafe chairs still speak of you. Your laughter lingers in the wind, a chapter I keep reading again. I hear your name in the rain, beating hard against the pain. Every drop a memory, every flash a piece of me. Though time keeps moving on, you're the line in every song, and I'll break with every sweet refrain that calls out your name in the rain. I never learned to say goodbye, I just stood and watched the sky. Now every storm becomes a prayer to find you waiting somewhere there. Though the world forgets your face, you're my never-ending place. I'll always love you just the same. Every time I hear your name in the rain. It's midnight and the lights are low, driving slow with nowhere to go. That song we loved comes on again, like you're whispering through the static wind. Your voice still echoes in the lines, a melody frozen in time. Each lyric feels like one more scar from a love that didn't make it far. Now it's tears on the radio, falling fast with every note. Every chord brings you close and lets you go, like a ghost in stereo. I still hear you in the sound, even though you're not around. It's just me and your memory, and tears on the radio. The city sleeps, but I'm wide awake, still haunted by the hearts we break. That chorus hits, and I fall apart, like the day you said we drifted start. Now it's tears on the radio, falling fast with every note. Every chord brings you close, then lets you go. Like a ghost in stereo, I still hear you in the sound, even though you're not around. It's just me and your memory, and tears on the radio. Maybe someday I'll turn it off, but tonight I'm not that strong. It's the only way I feel you here in the song we used to call our own. So let the tears fall on the radio, turn it up, don't let it go. Let it hurt, let it burn, let it show. You're the echo I can't outgrow. I still hear you in the sound, even though you're not around. It's just me and your memory, and tears on the radio. Tears on the radio. You said you loved me, but your eyes looked away, like a storybook that lost its final page. You smiled with secrets, I kissed them blind, never knowing what you leave behind. Late night calls with silence in between. Your lips said nothing, but your heart was leaving me. I held your hand through shadows and doubt, but I never asked what you were hiding out. Between the lies and goodbye, there's a war I couldn't fight, a love I thought would never die, but faded in the fading light. You walked out with your reasons, I stayed back with my cries. Now I'm drowning in the space between the lies and goodbye. I found your letters torn and stained, every word like thunder in my brain. Now the truth cuts deeper than your fall. You were slipping long before the call. Between the lies and goodbye, there's a wound I can't deny, a truth that shattered every why, a love that barely said goodbye. You left me with the silence and a heart that won't reply. Still I'm haunted by your voice between the lies and goodbye. If I'm not a true stay, if you cared you'd have explained, but you vanished like a ghost, leaving pain I feel the most. Between the lies and goodbye, you disappeared without a sign. No last look, no lullaby, just cold footsteps in the night. Now every tear I cry is for the love that couldn't lie, still lost inside the space between the lies and goodbye. And goodbye. scraps. Your sweater's in the closet, still smells like your perfume. I keep it there to haunt me like a ghost that fills the room. You said forever bottle, chasing dreams with broken hearts. Now I trace our story through a song in faded scraps. Your sweater's in the closet, still smells like your perfume. I keep it there to haunt me like a ghost that fills the room. You said forever, but forever's just a line. Now I watch the sun go down with tears I never cry. Take me back to when the fire was burning, to those nights before would never end. Back when you still loved me, I was more than just a friend. I'd give it all to feel again. Back when you still loved me. I hear our song on late night radio again. It's like the universe reminds me where I've been. I scream your name into the sky, the stars don't answer back. Just silence in the shadows and a heart that's splitting cracks. Take me back to when the fire was burning, to those nights before would never end. Back when you still loved me, I was more than just a friend. I'd give it all to feel again. Back when you still loved me. I know time has moved you on, but I'm still stuck where we went wrong. If I could rewrite history, I'd keep your heart right here with me. Take me back to when the fire was burning, to those nights before would never end. Back when you still loved me, when I held you endlessly. I give my soul to breathe again. Back when you still loved me, yeah. Back when you still loved me. I gave you all I had to give, built my world so you could live. But hearts don't always beat the same. Sometimes love forgets your name. We kissed like fire, we burned too fast. What we thought was real just couldn't last. Now silence fills these broken halls, and I still hear your ghost when night falls. It cuts like glass, leaves you bleeding from the past. You hold on tight, but it still slips like rain through trailing fingertips. When love breaks, it doesn't warn, it just leaves you tired and torn. I walk alone through memories, some I curse and some I keep. You were the lesson, you were the flame. Now all that's left is just the name. When love breaks, it doesn't warn, it just leaves you tired and torn. But maybe pain is proof we tried, that love was real before it died. And though it's gone, the truth remains. I still choose love through all the pain. When love breaks, it cuts like glass, leaves you bleeding from the past. You hold on tight, but it still slips like rain through trembling fingertips. When love breaks, it doesn't warn, it just leaves you tired and torn. Maybe pain is proof we tried, that love was real before it died. You were the lesson, you were the flames, like rain through trembling fingertips. When love breaks, it doesn't warn, it just leaves you tired and torn. Maybe pace. But maybe pain is proof we tried, that love was real before it died. You were the lesson, you were the flame, now all that's left is just the name. When love breaks. But maybe pace. Walking down this empty street, with echoes dancing at my feet. The past behind, the future wide. A quiet storm begins inside. The world is shifting all around. Old walls are falling to the ground. And in the silence I can hear a voice that speaks beyond the fear. Whispers of change in the air tonight, guiding my soul through fading light. No map to show, no lies to find, but something calls me from behind. A softer wind, a brand new page, I follow these whispers of change. I see the faces lost and torn, some chasing dreams, some just worn. But still we walk, those skies may fall, believing there's a life for all. Whispers of change in the air tonight, guiding my soul through fading light. No map to show, no lies to find, but something calls me from behind. A softer wind, a brand new page, I follow these whispers of change. Let go of fear, let go of pride. Let the current turn the tide. If we listen close enough, we'll find the strength to rise above. Whispers of change like morning rain, washing away yesterday's pain. Every step I breathe anew, becoming something I once knew. The world begins and I engage, led by these whispers of change. I said too little, I stayed too long, held on to pride when I knew I was wrong. You gave me love, I gave you doubt. Now I sit here with no way out. The echoes ring of what I didn't say. The truth I buried slipped away. Now all that's left are empty rooms, and every night becomes your tune. Forgive me in silence if words are too late, for all of the times I made you wait. I can't turn back, I can't undo, but I'd trade the world to comfort you. If only the stars could hear what I meant. Forgive me in silence wherever you went. I read your letters stained in tears, the ones you wrote across the years. You needed more, I gave you less, and now I wear this heaviness. Forgive me in silence if I can't speak. The sorrow grows with every week. I can't find peace, I can't pretend that time has helped this heart to mend. If only regrets could hold your hand. Forgive me in silence and try to understand. I dream of you in better days, when love was loud in softer ways. But dreams don't change the hurt I made, or bring you back from where you've laid. Forgive me in silence, no need for sound. Just feel my heart that's breaking down. The weight I carry, I'll always own, for pushing love and ending alone. If heaven hears this quiet plea, forgive me in silence and set me free. Forgive me, forgive me in silence. I see your name carved in the dust on the mirror where we left our trust. The echoes of our yesterdays still calling me in quiet ways. You were the fire in my coldest night, the reason I still chose to fight. Now I'm standing in the afterglow of a love too deep to ever go. Always, you're the beat inside my chest, even when there's nothing left. You're the reason tears still fall, the only truth through it all. Forever's not enough to say I'll love you always. Time may steal what we once had, but it can't erase the good from bad. I I'd break again to feel your touch. One more kiss, it's worth that much. We were fire, we were flame. Now I whisper just your name. If I'm lost, just let it be, as long as your ghost walks with me. Always, you're the song I never write, the dream that haunts my every night. Even when the stars have gone, you're the reason I hold on. In every breath, in every way, I'll need you always. Always, you're the song I never write, the dream that haunts my every night. Even when the stars have gone, you're the reason I hold on. In every breath, in every way, I'll need you always. Always. The room is quiet, but I still hear the way you laughed when you were near. Your perfume lingers in the air, like you're still standing over there. I close my eyes and time stands still. Your touch, your smile, I feel them still. I try to run, I try to hide, but you'll come back with every night. You're the whisper in the rain, the shadow in the flame. Every silence screams the same, echoes of your name. I breathe but not the same, since you walked away. I'm haunted by the sound of echoes of your name. I walk alone where we once danced, in empty streets and second chance. I talk to walls, I talk to skies, but all they give me is your eyes. You're the whisper in the rain, the shadow in the flame. Every silence screams the same, echoes of your name. I breathe but not the same, since you walked away. I'm haunted by the sound of echoes of your name. I walk alone where we once danced, in empty streets and second chance. I talk to walls, I talk to skies, but all they give me is your eyes. You're the whisper in the rain, the shadow in the flame. Every silence screams the same, echoes of your name. I breathe but not the same, since you walked away. I'm haunted by the sound of echoes of your name. You're the whisper in the rain, the shadow in the flame. Even time can't wash away echoes of your name. I breathe but not the same, since you walked away. Forever I remain with echoes of your name. Echoes, echoes of your name. You say you love me, but you're not here, just a ghost behind each tear. We built a fire, watched it glow, but Deep inside you never let it grow. I tried to reach you through the storm, but all I touched was something warm. You held me close but not too tight, like I was never yours to fight. And now we're dancing in the shadow of yesterday, trying to outrun what never goes away. No matter how we try to stay, love slips through the shadow of yesterday. There's beauty in the things we lost, but every love has its cost. I gave my all, you gave me doubt. Now silence is the only way out. And now we're dancing in the shadow of yesterday, trying to outrun what never goes away. No matter how we try to stay, love slips through the shadow of yesterday. We lost, but every love has its cost. I gave my all, you gave me doubt. Now silence is the only way out. And now we're dancing in the shadow of yesterday, trying to outrun what never goes away. No matter how we try to stay, love slips through the shadow of yesterday. Maybe some hearts break too soon, like a song that ends mid-tune. But if you ever turn around, you'll find my heart beneath the sound. Still we're dancing in the shadow of yesterday. No more words left for us to say. If we must go a separate way, I'll still remain in the shadow of yesterday. Smile the way you used to, your eyes are somewhere far away. We still talk, but something's missing, like the words you're too afraid to say. Coffee's cold on Sunday mornings, laughter echoes down the hall. I can feel the silence growing, and I feel we're headed for a fall. In the whispers of change, I hear your goodbye, like a storm on the wind that darkens the sky. We're standing so close, but we're miles apart, loving each other with a breaking heart. I know it's coming, I can't rearrange the quiet truth in whispers of change. Whispers of change. We dance around the conversation, both afraid to be the first to break. But love can't live on hesitation, or promises we only fake. In the whispers of change, I hear your goodbye, like a song with no end, fading with time. We're holding on tight to what's slipping fast, trying to salvage a love that won't last. It hurts too deep to feel so strange, but I still listen to whispers of change. We tried to hold on for a while, but right now the truth is clear. You're already not here. In the whispers of change, you're saying goodbye. Without a word, without a cry, I'll let you go if that's what it takes. Even if it leaves 1,000 breaks in my heart, where your echoes remain, still haunted by whispers of change. Pictures, I laugh with friends, I play the part, I try to mend. But late at night when lights go down, your memory still comes back around. I packed away your favorite song, told myself it's time to move on. But even when the world feels new, I still find pieces stuck to you. Cause half of me still hurts, still breaks when I say your name, still walks the streets where we once stayed, and waits for you in the rain. I've tried to heal, I've played my part, but there's a crack in every start. You moved on, I've done the work, but half of me still hurts. Time fixes every scar, but no one tells you who you are. When love is gone but won't let go, and you're smiling just to show that half of me still hurts, still drowns in old melodies, still sleeps in echoes of your keys, and wakes in broken memories. I fake the light, I fake the laugh, but something's missing from my path. No matter how far I divert, half of me still hurts. I don't call, I don't chase, but I still feel you in this space. Some love just never fades, it lingers in the mess we made. So if you ever wonder why I still look lost beneath the sky, it's not that I want you back, but you're the piece I'll always lack. I've rebuilt, I've found new skies, but every now and then I cry, cause moving on's a two-way dirt, and half of me still hurts. Still hurts. I packed my bags, I shut the door, chased a dream and wanted more. You begged me not to walk away, but I was blind to what you'd say. Now every street feels cold and strange, and every face is out of range. I traded love for distant skies, now I just talk to empty nights. If only I had stayed, if only I had turned around that day, I'd hold you through the storm, I'd never let us fade. Now the silence cuts like blades, and your memory never fades. If only If only I had stayed. I see your photo in my hands, a frozen time I can't withstand. You gave me roots, I chose the wind, and lost the life we could have lived. If only I had stayed. If only I had turned the words you pray. I'd fight to make you smile, I'd beg for one more day. Now I walk this road of shame, with a heart I can't reclaim. If only I had stayed. Stars still shine above your town, but they don't light my world now. I'd give up everything I've known, just to call your arms my home. If only I had stayed, and seen the cost I have to pay, for every mile I stray. You're the song I can't replay. Now the echoes scream your name, and this love I can't regain. If only I had stayed. If only I had stayed. The light beneath your door, wonder if you wait like before. The silence cuts like shattered glass, and I can't escape our broken past. I told myself I'd let you go, but every night your shadow shows, in dreams where I can't speak your name. I feel your touch, I burn in flame, still loving you after all this time. Through every lie, through every climb, no matter where this road runs through, I'm still lost, still loving you. The pages turn, the seasons change, but all these thoughts remain the same. If I could turn regret to grace, I'd find my way back to your face. Maybe hearts don't break, they bend, but mine won't be the same again. If you could hear this song tonight, would you forgive? Would you fight? Still loving you after all this time. Through every line, through every climb, no matter where this road runs through, I'm still lost, still loving you. Though the years have flown, even when I stand alone, your voice still pulls me like it knew. I'll never stop, still loving you.